Hello and welcome back to another episode of Confessions of a Gamer Girl podcast. I'm your host, Doom Cutie, and the Three Musketeers, we're back together. I've got my lovely co-hosts, Ellie.
I'm back. I know you missed me. I'm back. I'm here. Don't you worry.
Amazing.
I'm sorry, the outer space had to happen.
And of course, Shay.
I am not back from outer space. I'm just here, continuing to live under a bridge and attack small goats and children. Hi, everyone. How are we?
No children have been harmed in the filming of this episode.
Not the filming.
Anyway, welcome back, everyone. Welcome in chat. And hello to everyone listening on various audio websites. It's good to have you. Girls, what have you been up to? Ellie, we're going to start with you, babe. What have you been playing? What have you been up to? News? Come on, let's go. Tell me.
I know. I've been all over the shop, hence my absence, but I'm so stoked to be back. I've been playing a bit of everything. It has been a pretty busy few weeks and I haven't had a lot of time to game. My main source of jump on, jump off at the moment has been the new season of Fortnite. That's been a lot of fun. The last couple of seasons, I should have known. It could have been an Easter egg, but the last few seasons hasn't really been transport focused. It's kind of been null and void with the cars, and I really miss that. I love a bit of vroom vroom. Takes me back to my juiced days. Love that.
They brought cars back.
They now you can do all the fun stuff with the cars again, whereas the previous seasons you just drove them and it was kind of like, yeah, cool, but now in this season we've got mods, we've got colors, we've got new music, we've got jumps, we've got nitro. It's very car central. I think the memes on both Reels and TikTok have been off the charts with how funny the Fast and Furious memes has been so much fun. But I can get it if you're not really loving driving cars. Not everyone is a car driver. You, Doom, you would probably love it being a little car driver yourself.
Yeah, no, I do love the cars. But yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, like you're playing Fortnite, so you're there to go pew pew, not vroom vroom.
Yeah, and that's a big part of it, but you do get to go pew pew on the vroom vrooms, so it's best of both worlds. Yeah, but that's
drive by.
Yeah,
just your average day.
Yeah. You've been to Logan? Oh my god.
Yeah, and I just wrapped
Western Australia. My bad.
I just wrapped The Last of Us Part 2 on stream, so I want to move on to The Mortuary's Assistant. So I think that's where I'm going next in my horror endeavors.
Do you have how much experience do you have in the abattoir, in the cutting up of flesh?
Oh, definitely. None in abattoirs, none in morgues, but you know what? I'm ready to give it a red hot go. I've got my rubber gloves, I've got my spooky goggles on.
Love that.
And I'm here for it. Cold people do disturb me, but that's fine. They're made of pixels. I reckon we'll be sweet.
Yes. Jeez. Anyway, Shay.
Yeah.
What have you been up to, darling?
I too have been playing with dead people. So yeah, I've been playing V Rising. I'm playing a bunch of V Rising. It's been the best. So as you know, it's all about biting and fighting, and I'm there for it. I'm happy. I get to bite, fight, build cool shit, and then go back to bite and fight. It's this really nice repetitive cycle that I'm quite fond of. And then in the middle, right, I can turn into a weenie rat. a little wolf, a big ass bear, or like a boring ass human if I want to get into someone's like marketplace. But like honestly, they're short and lame, and who wants to be a human? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, no one wants to be a human. It's why when you go into WoW, right, you always play the cool races, and you look at the humans like they're like, ugh, ew.
You know, as I am a horde, I'm a horde girly.
We like,
You know,
we like. Mhm.
but they updated the human model, and it's not bad. Like it looks much better
Yeah,
than
but
it
you
used
didn't.
to.
You
so.
didn't say it's great or it's good. You said not bad. See that
No,
right there, right? Right
it's
there.
not. It's not. Look, it's let's be honest. The female human is not feminine, I
Proportionately
suppose.
accurate.
Or yes, all that.
I mean,
Like
any
the
way,
shoulders
shape, or
are out like
form.
up here.
Yeah,
Like I'm
yeah.
a human.
I mean, I see anxiety. So I got like a cat fur just hanging out my mouth. Gross. But no, so we're playing a bunch of V-Rising, getting a whole bunch of people on to come do that with me, which is amazing. It's really fantastic to get to play games with my community. I've been playing a bunch of League, but, and this is really weird, right? There's something very strange happening with this particular season because I'm a lot.
You're what?
I'm winning. Yeah.
Oh, unheard of.
Oh,
Yeah, so keep in mind, I play as ADC, and that's not
she's
going to mean much to you.
daddy.
And
Okay.
I know.
Get it,
And like by
girl.
myself, I'm not taking it a duo, nothing. I'm just going in. I'm carrying hard. And we're not like, oh, we're just winning. No. I'm going like 13-0-12, okay? I am carrying you. I don't know what happened because I'm doing amazingly, and then the friends that are usually the ones doing amazing are losing constantly. We're talking a 13 loss streak for one of them. And I'm like, I don't know what's happened, but I'm okay with it. Thank you.
Look, as far as I'm concerned, like when Shay wins, gamer girls win everywhere. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That was my thought.
You
I
win, we
insist.
win.
One small step for Shay, one giant leap for womankind. I was gonna say Shay kind, but that's still just me. Yeah. But no, so it's definitely been interesting and very, very strange. I think maybe the balancing needs to be taken a look at, but we'll see how that goes.
No, you don't say a word. You're just like,
Well, they already nerfed my character, so we'll see how it goes. But that's okay. I can win with
imagine if
others.
they didn't.
I would be unstoppable, and this could be problematic. I mean, I
Ellie.
have to be nerfed.
Ellie, do you know what nerfing means?
Oh,
Isn't nerfing when they like, oh, how do I put it into words? Nerfing is like when you get rid of it, but not quite vaulting, but like you lower the OP. Is that correct? Like they make it less powerful?
Yes, so essentially make it less powerful, and that can take like a lot of forms. So that could be like individual stats, or it could be like perhaps an item gets nerfed, and as a result, this character who relies on it will also be less good. It can also be abilities switch from perhaps being attack damage to relying on critical. There's a lot of different areas in there that can be, but essentially, yeah, they've touched my character, and she's apparently going to be less powerful. I don't like it, but I'm still going to continue to kill people with her. She's an ice archer. Honestly.
I love that.
Oh.
Elsa meets Katniss. Oh, I love that.
Love it.
Very good. And Dream Kitty, what have you been up to this week? Oh, thank you for asking.
Oh my
god. This week I jumped in. Well, this past weekend I jumped into the Hogwarts Legacy update.
Ooh.
Oh
so
my
was
god.
that an update or a DLC? Like what's the difference between each?
All right. I'll explain it. So basically they have added features to the game at no additional cost to anybody.
Okay.
Yep. And there was one quest, and look, I'm telling you, this is probably the scariest jump scary quest you'll do in Hogwarts Legacy, like at all. Like Shay and Ellie, you like scary stuff. You would enjoy this quest.
Spoops.
I had to. The only thing that was kind of like making me less scared was being able to go into photo mode. So.
Yes.
I'll just take photos and it'll get better.
Yes. But so that quest was originally exclusive to PlayStation.
That's lame. Stop making exclusive consoles.
You're playing it on Xbox, not PC?
I have Hogwarts Legacy on every single thing.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm sensing some Harry Potter fanny goodness.
Well, she's a millennial. That comes with like, if you're born as a
Same.
millennial, you have to be into Harry Potter. So
You have to know what your Hogwarts house is, okay? There's no
Doom,
excuse.
I'm gonna make you jealous with this, but it's gonna be in the best way. So I am Slytherin, and I went over
Yes, we
to England, and I got to go to the Harry Potter world. So I got to walk through the actual Great
the
Hall.
studios.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
the actual
I went.
flooring. And I got in there, right? And they were like, all right, everybody, how's our Gryffindors? And everyone cheers. And they go through all of them. They're like, all right, Slytherins. I'm like, yeah! And I'm literally the only person. I was like, I'll learn it. Fucking fight me. Shut up.
I'm like proper starstruck right now, Shay. I've never met a Slytherin IRL. I've met someone that claimed they were a Slytherin, and I knew damn well they would not. I was like, you're just here for the hype. But I'm so excited to finally actually meet a real life Slytherin, because obviously the books are for children. Let's not lie, they're for children. So it's very much, one-worded category. Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's not true. I think when you think about the adults version, it's not true. So it's a really cool. Hey. I am Gryffindor.
Hey.
So nice to meet you. Doom, what are you?
I'm
Ravenclaw.
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff. Here, I was
Mm.
thinking because of education and whatnot. You
Yeah,
would be,
yeah, I
Ravenclaw.
yes, but I'm not competitive enough to be a Ravenclaw. I think that's
Oh, yeah, yep.
Okay, fair, yeah.
Yeah, I was
No, I'm
between
not
Hufflepuff
sure.
and Gryffindor, and so when I did Pottermore, that's when I was like, okay, this is my defining feature. I'm between the two of them, and a few of my best friends, like almost all of them, are Ravenclaws, and so I was like, I'm not going to be like you nerds, and I wasn't. So I'm Gryffindor.
Mine was for all the tests I took before Pottermore, mine was always between Gryffindor and Slytherin. I was like, those are conflicting answers we have there.
Oh yeah.
But then jumped on Pottermore and got like the fucking coolest one. Got Slytherin. I was like, you know what? Green's my favorite color, and I look fucking fly in silver. So I'm here for it. Okay, thank you.
Well,
for it.
you guys should jump on, and I really love that game, but it has gotten a bit of flack because so some of the stuff, like there's a mount in there that people who pre-ordered the game, or like they got the deluxe version or whatever, got that with it, and now they're giving it away for free. So
I have heard.
Yeah.
What did you say it was? Sorry, a mount.
It's a griffin.
Oh, is it a
black one?
Like hippogriff?
Hippogriff. Yeah.
Hey, I was like, is it a different thingy? Do I need to see more stuff? Yeah.
And then, but there's a new purple broom, which is beautiful. It leaves like a purple trail when you go. And you can dress up as you've just escaped Azkaban. With your little tattered grey kind of set thing.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Yeah.
You finished rotting, and now you're going to come out into the world again to then discover it probably sucks, and you might want to just chuff back. It's fine.
I do agree though with that sentiment though, that it is unfair that if you've done something to get that reward and then they're like, oh, by the way, you get it for nothing now. I think that cheapens the deal. And I will say a lot of hardcore collectors do that sort of thing to get these sorts of special bits and bobs. And so it is a bit lame to then be like, oh, by the way, everyone has it now. So what you've done isn't as special. And I was like, well, why do I bother doing it? It's almost like, yeah, I guess so, but how could you prove that? Like, I think some gamers are very much like, oh, I got this because of this, and they went out of their way to pre-order it, spend that sort of money. And it is sort of like a bit of a collector's item where they're like, well, I got this for doing this. It's just kind of lame now. And I'm not someone that really pre-orders stuff to get cool things like that, but I most certainly see where it comes from, and gamers and collectors go hand in hand. So for it to cheapen kind of the deal, I do feel for those sorts of people. You would feel robbed.
Yeah, definitely. But there's a number of things about the game that has received criticism, and Some I agree with, and some I don't, or some I understand at least.
There was one that I really agreed with. It's so weird that we just stopped remembering who Harry Potter is published by, or sorry, created by. It's so wild how it just came into being without being related to anybody questionable who says garbage things. It just poofed one day and Harry Potter was there, and I really love that. That's my favorite thing from the internet. Thank you. It was something actually wholesome, and I was like, good God, that's rare.
No, you know what? I think look, I haven't spoken like publicly about it, but when this game first came out, like there was a lot of people that were like, I'm muting the word, or I'm blocking anyone who plays the game, any creators that come out and play it. Yeah. And especially ones that, you know, like obviously, you know, Warner Brothers, ANZ, like they, you know, they would sometimes give out codes and stuff like that, right? And they want people to stream the game. But just because you play the game doesn't necessarily mean that you support, you know, views of certain people.
A lot of people have that because, like, for example, I love Harry Potter, and you know it. Like, obviously, yes. But it's got to the point where I don't even wear my Slytherin shirts anymore. I used to have a really solid collection of just dorky Slytherin shirts. They were in with my gaming attire all the time. But I'm so scared to wear those now because I don't want people to think that I support that. Because I have had instances, and especially considering like where I work and the demographic I work with.
Of course.
Like, I'm so scared that somebody is just going to make the wrong assumption, or, you know, someone's going to be meeting me for the first time and not know any of my background or how I work and get that idea. And it's really hard because it's taking this thing that I loved growing up and really gave me a chance to escape and really encouraged me to be creative and think of things differently. And it's created anxiety around it.
Yeah. And rightly so, that it is a bit of a social issue, and it really depends. Like, you could almost reduce it down to a business level, because you're like, okay, so where are we talking that this support stems from? Where are you thinking that there's an issue with that? Are you saying supporting the whole idea of it is an issue? Are you saying that if she monetarily benefits from it, then that's the issue? You know, there's so many things that are tied to it that you can get as specific as you want. And I'm the same as you, Shay. Like,
it's like a blanket, because I tried to point that out as well. I was like, there's so many other people that worked on this. There's the cast for the original movies. There's the people who make the games. And the response to that has always been, yeah, but she still benefits. So you're still supporting her.
But it's like, but is she truly benefiting from it? Like, is her career advancing from it? Is it just because it's her bank account that's advancing from it? Like, there's so much that comes into it that, like, I'm the same as you, Shay. I get a bit like passionate about it because it can kind of combines, like, I am quite passionate about Harry Potter. I'm quite passionate about gaming, and I am passionate about respecting people and communities that are affected by this, that I get very defensive that I'm doing something wrong, and that what I think is supporting her versus what they think is supporting her is completely different. And then for them to tell me what I'm doing is just like that. Like, no, like, it can be it's a very sensitive topic, and I think that we all have the right to kind of decide where we lie here. If it was directly her work, much like a new book, you go and buy her new book, like, to me that's directly supporting her. But this is a video game. This is outside of her realm. She's not a designer. I'm sure you could really look into how much she actually had to do with it.
She becomes such a bigger, completely distance themselves. It was they did the right thing.
Exactly. They released a statement on their website about how much involvement she did have in the game. It's in their hold on, I'm just gonna in their FAQ.
It was actually really good.
It says, what is J.K. Rowling's involvement with the game? Is this a news story from J.K. Rowling? And they said, J.K. Rowling was not involved in the creation of the game, but as a creator of the Wizarding World and one of the world's greatest storytellers, her extraordinary body of writing is the foundation of all products in the Wizarding World. This is not a news story from J.K. Rowling. However, we have collaborated with her team on all aspects of the game to ensure it's in line with the magical experiences.
So they would have collaborated for lore, but they wouldn't have gotten to actually work with her.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're not going to like put subliminal messages in there about, like propaganda. But just one more thing that I want to touch on in regards to that. And Dolphin Pants in the chat brought it up about it's missing a certain broom-based sport. And if only there was a dedicated game from it. So there are kind of like little, like, I guess you would call them like quick little circuits, I guess, that you fly through little targets.
Oh, like a BMX
in
track,
the game,
but in the sky.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Fun.
And I have a feeling it's because they already agreed to make Harry Potter Quidditch Champions, which is a completely different game. And it's coming out on the 23rd of September. So
Doom, you're pre-ordering that, obviously. Like, Doom's just there, like, I've already pre-ordered it.
Yeah.
Look, I think
is that like an NBA 2K? Is that just like a purely sport game? I've got you a job.
Yeah, it's just Quidditch. It's not open world. It's not.
Oh god, she's a dog.
Oh my god, dude!
Yeah,
what an identity shift.
You've heard it here first.
Doom is a joke.
Look, I would like to just say that if the Quidditch was in Hogwarts Legacy was like it is in Quidditch Champions, I think that would be the wrong move. Quidditch Champions is for new people to the Wizarding World. And I think Hogwarts Legacy is for the older people.
Oh, okay. So different crowds.
That's what I think.
Different appeal. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Because younger kids, not going to play it. Teenagers won't play it. They might play Quidditch Champions, though. So,
Is Harry Potter still dorky for teenagers? Like, it was very dorky back in my heyday.
I think
it's still nerdy, right?
I don't want to have to say this word because it hurts my soul, but I think it's nearly retro.
No, it's vintage.
Vintage.
The first,
oh my
god! The films are retro. No, because didn't the first one come out in like 2001, 2002?
Yeah, but the original book came in 93, didn't it?
Yeah, so the books are vintage because retro is 20 years. So we got 20 years back. No, I like that. Everything good is retro or vintage, dare I say, vintage. So I'm
just happy people are still appreciating stuff that was made in the past. Like, it didn't just get, made and dumped. So I'm cool with that. It does hurt my soul to admit that I have existed for a certain period of time. But then I think about that statement and think, that's stupid. So here we are.
Here we are. Oh my god! Cheers to age! Woohoo!
Well, speaking of games that are coming out, we better get to the topic at hand, and that is this year's Summer Game Fest. Oh my days!
What a day! What a day! You know what? I got up early. I say early. I'm up that time anyway. Life.
I'm so sorry.
And I turned it on and I was like, this is a good day. This is such a good day. I had my snacks. I watched so many awesome games. Oh, did you all enjoy it as much as me? Please tell me you did.
So I've had to watch it throughout the week when I've gotten time. So some of it I've watched, while I'm playing games. Other bits I've watched in class with my students. Oh my God. There's been a couple that I've gone, yeah, I'm gonna be playing that. And sometimes, it's the new mechanics. Sometimes it's the art style is just on point. But yeah, I've definitely found a few goodies. Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that funny how you mentioned art style? It made me think that art style really is a make or break for me.
Yes.
Everyone has their favorite genre. I think it's quite obvious that mine is horror because I'm a little freak. And so I find myself sticking to horror, and the closest next to that I'd say is, action adventure. And then farther out is more of like a cozy game. And I say cozy game in like air quotations because cozy games can still be of action. They can still also have horror themes. My definition here, at least, cozy games is more like relaxed, unwinding, that sort of game. And I think the closest for me was Neva, I think that's how you pronounce it, Neva, which looked like a side scroller, like cozy-ish game. It still looked like adventure or action, but I'm not really into side scrollers. But the art style was so beautiful, and she has like this little Arctic fox that chases after her that I was like, done. I think I'm gonna venture into that. It wasn't my like all-time favorite of the what I watched, but it was something that
It just
the
says that little
art style.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're like,
the art
"Ooh,
style was like, have I been convinced?
yeah,
Yes.
maybe." Doom,
No,
I know
great.
that you had probably 500,000 favorites. Would you like to sort of section that down? We can be here for an extra hour. I don't mind, but like, you two have kids and stuff, so
I dare look. I'm gonna level with you gals here. There's a reason why I'm called Doom Cutie, and it's because my first ever video game that I played at the ripe old age of 7
yeah, that's
was
when you should have been buying a house. So yeah,
that's exactly right.
Mm.
Instead, I was wasting my time playing Doom on a floppy disk.
I'm so proud and disappointed at the same time.
That I wasn't buying a house.
No, I'm proud because obviously fine taste for a 7-year-old, fantastic. But disappointed because oh my god, now you'll never own a house. What are you doing? So silly.
I know. That's okay. I can just build a house in a video game. It's fine.
Exactly. I'll play more Doom.
So when I say, okay,
Mm.
when I saw the crunched up skull ammunition come out of that gun in the new Doom, I was like, in
Oh,
4K, in 4K. Okay,
they caught you.
This is oh my days. Fantastic. Exactly what you expect. Just pure nonsense. Like, that's not horror. It's just pure
Dumb.
violence.
Yep.
It's just violent.
But he knows what it is, and it's not trying to be unpleasant. It's just like, we just want to come and unwind. And for some people, that's going to be growing lovely plants. And for other people, it's going to be murdering a lot of demons. You know, you've got to find your kind of cozy, and that's good.
I need that on a mug. Find your kind of cozy. And then there's just me and Leon and like destroying, Nemi. I love that.
Don't worry, there's me in League of Legends while people are killing each other, shooting shit, and I'm zoomed in on a frog going, oh, look, a frog. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, my goodness. Pings for help.
Basically, the entirety of the Xbox showcase, everything there. We're just eating. Okay, we're eating as gamers. There's so much to be excited for.
They were cooking. Yes. Now we eat. Do I buy an Xbox? The answer is yes. You don't even need to jump in there, babes.
Yeah, I'm looking at Fable going like, I've never really wanted to, but Fable, I mean, oh, come on. It will make me sick, right? I will be sick, but that's okay, because what I'll do is each time I'm feeling motion sick, I'll message these two, Ellie and Doom, and go, guys, I need you to really encourage me to get back on the Xbox to continue playing Fable, and they'll be there in an instant. They'll be like, "Come on, Shay, get up, come on."
No, we'll sit in a We'll sit in a party with you. It's totally fine.
Yeah,
I was gonna say stream to just go off and
get back to it. It'll be fine. And I respect. Yeah. It's like it's one vomit, and then you're good. You know, down some more Mackies, it'll be fine.
Okay, well, if you are in the market for an Xbox, that I can tell you, I've got good news for you, because
do I finally get a Coag Xbox?
No, we don't. There's not a Coag Xbox, but I do have. You haven't seen it, Shay?
What haven't I seen?
I use it all the time. I have a customized Coag Xbox controller. It's very well loved. Hold on, wait. Oh, hold on.
Oh, where's mine? I have. Hold on. I have.
Can you see it saying Coag? Yeah. You can just see my face.
I can't see the Coag, but I can see the colors. So
it has
this
Coag
is
written
controller.
here.
See,
that's a rare one.
Is it? Because I got it, and a previous partner lent it out to the neighbors, and their stupid fucking puppy chewed on my thingy.
Oh,
but it's been very good to me. I use it to play games on stream. Like I used it to play Little Kitty Big City.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because lots of the what do you call it? Steam games are controller compatible. So.
And some of them are. And I can't believe I just said this, but some of them are better with controllers. I'm not a controller person, okay? I'm bad with them. But there are a couple where I'm like, yeah, all right, fine.
Yeah. You know what? I played Baldur's Gate with a controller. I tried it out and it wasn't bad.
Aren't you predominantly controller, Doom?
No. Well, I can't play WoW with a controller.
You would if you
Huh.
could.
I don't think you could though. That's all.
Don't limit yourself. I believe in you.
Just because your collection, I assume that you use
Mm.
them a lot. I'm definitely a
Just a
controller
little.
queen. I do not
Right.
use I stream
Yeah.
on my PC, obviously
Ooh,
play on my
that's full
PC.
screen.
Controller
That's
always.
full screen. Sorry.
That is. Sorry. For those who are listening and can't see, Doom has
I'm the
just
middle
replaced
one.
us. Yeah, with each. I want to be the green and black one. Doom, you can be the cool, sleek white one. Doom
Okay,
has just
so
replaced us
hold
with
on.
Xboxes, and
All right,
I'm not
I need to explain. So the far right one is the Galaxy Special Edition, limited edition. It has
the
like
black and green one?
green and white
Ooh.
speckles on it. Okay,
Nice.
and then that has a disk drive, 1 terabyte. And then the middle
Yeah.
one is the Series S,
Mm.
no disk drive.
Good.
It's in white,
Mm.
and it's 1 terabyte.
Okay,
And then there's the big one, which is the Series X, and it's in white now. And I believe that one is digital as well.
They're so chunky. It's where the heck do you put that? Where the heck are you displaying that?
You put that
Like,
opposite the
honestly.
TV or behind the TV or something. Because
But-
to me, right, we've got speakers beside our TV. Because we've got a TV cabinet, right? So there's a very limited section in which you can actually put your consoles. So they're fine if they're the middle one. And you can just lie down, it's all nice. But if you're getting one of the big chunky boys, man, that's going to go to the side of the speakers because that shit's not fitting in my TV unit.
I mean, my PS5 barely fits in my TV unit, and I don't know where I'd put
the
PS5
PS5 is
Series
a
X.
boat.
It is a boat,
But
but it's
huge.
a little thinner. The Xbox is fat, and
No. Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
I can't put mine. I can't put mine on top of stationary places because I have creatures in my house that touch my stuff. I can't have anything on show at the moment.
No, honestly, my cats get the zoomies, and I swear if it's not heavier than they will shoulder barge it into oblivion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cool. Just casually getting them consoles out.
Wait, so that's the X and the 5?
Okay,
Yeah.
so quite sleek there. Yeah, no, it's fine if it's the X, right? The X is
Series
all
S.
The X is the S. Yeah.
PlayStation 5.
I'm a
Okay,
disc
we want
girly
pictures?
though. I have to go the X. It's in my bloodstream.
What will I
The
put on my
gremlin
shelves if not my
brain
discs?
Needs collection, needs physicale. They do. You know what they say? If you don't physically own the game, you're technically just renting it.
Well,
so
I mean, to be fair, you don't physically own it anyway because it's a code and they don't give it to you on the disc anymore.
You never get it anymore anyway.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm sorry. I don't want to be that person.
Yeah.
Just quickly, we've got some medical
Capitalism.
advice from our chat. Dolphin Pants would like to point out that you not put discs in your bloodstream as doctors do not recommend it. Remember, guys, we don't take medical advice from randoms. Ellie, you keep putting
Dang
discs wherever you like.
Thank you.
Good work.
Okay. I've got a couple of trailers from the girls. Hold on. We're gonna
Oh my god. Okay, so just to preface mine, right? Okay. So you remember how Ellie loves action and horror. So I'm one of those weirdos that loves some level of cozy. It's mostly the management elements, but also I love horror and I love action MOBAs and stuff. So Ellie, you might actually want to take a look at the one I put forward.
Where's
just a heads up?
Where is the? Hold on. Whatever you
also.
You linked me a link to a website, not to the video. So now I have to go.
That's stinky. I'm so sorry.
Let me. I think you might like this, Ellie.
Yeah, you actually might, and I like the replayability of this game.
No, from what I saw, it's Blumhouse, and me and Blumhouse are best friends. Because a little backstory, I absolutely love film. I am working towards I've been in a couple films, as we discussed before. And so Blumhouse, being a horror production company, is very, very close to my heart. I've actually written articles that they've reblogged. Is this Tumblr 2012? Oh my God. Reposted on their Instagram. And so watching Jason Blum come out on stage with his creative director Louise, who is a lady.
Oh my god,
Absolutely. Thankfully, I
Oh.
had the day off because I just sat there watching the Summer Games Fest and everything. It was absolutely fantastic. And, you know, Blumhouse Games, can we get a round of applause for that? Because honestly, bloody phenomenal. So anything under the umbrella of Blumhouse is going to be fantastic, even if it is partially cozy. So I'm excited to see what you brought there, Shay.
No,
I
I actually can't open it. So I'll just show you show the website then. That's fine.
Yeah.
So
I can find you a
this
link if
is
you like.
no, I can't load it. So
Oh, gotcha.
yeah, the powers that be. My
Okay, guys, we're going
computer.
to start up a Kickstarter for Dune's new computer. Thank you.
Okay.
Do you want me to run you through it?
Cozy Grave Seasons is a cozy farming sim with a killer twist. Can you kill people in this cozy game?
No. Okay, so this is where the replayability comes in, right? So each time you load up the game, it starts out quite normal. You're like, cool, I'm going to do my farmy business. You know, I'm going to survive, little, you know, fantasy of owning land. Every single time, though, there is a new serial killer. It is somebody in the village. There is a set roster of villagers.
So
and you
murder
do
mystery?
not know. Yes, and you have to go through the game and you have to figure out, like, who the serial killer is as they're picking people off. And obviously, like,
that's cool.
The quicker you can figure it out, the less people die. But say you find a romanceable character that you absolutely love, yeah? You're like, oh my god.
Romanceable character. Stop it.
There's but you love them, right?
And that's a thing? You actually romance them?
Look,
but like not Baldur's Gate level, right? Not Baldur's Gate
but
level.
like Stardew Valley has the same thing, right? You've got marriage candidates and you can have kids and all that kind of thing. But what happens if you're not fast enough and the person you love gets picked off? Yeah, really let that sink in.
Yeah,
or what happens if
like
it's actually the person you're into is the murderer? Yeah. So I've tried not to look too heavily into this because I do want to be surprised. But like, for me, you guys know I love me a bit of Stardew Valley, but I don't like always playing games like that because I get quite bored. I love the management area of it, and I actually don't like the farming area of it. Don't at me in the chat. So the fact that one of these has come along and sort of made me go, oh, I'm playing that is fantastic. This is a new spin. This is fantastic. There's mods like this for Stardew Valley where you can actually have like a serial killer going through and there's mystery and stuff like that. So the fact that somebody has built a game resembling that, that's fantastic. I'm so excited. And the art style's gorgeous. The characters seem to be incredibly varied, which I'm really, really happy about. We're talking body types, races, all that kind of thing, incredibly varied. And I'm loving that progression that we're seeing in games now as well.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Very interested. Very interesting twist on that as well.
But like, I also would love to be the murderer, so.
What if it's you?
Oh my, yeah, it's you, but you don't know. You're like, oh boy, here we go. And it's a new person each time you load up. No, not load up, sorry. Each time you start a new game. So like, you might go through a playthrough and you're like, cool. Kind of want to start again because I managed something wrong or whatever. I just feel like starting again. New mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Excited.
Yes. All right.
Continue.
Ellie's is Fear the Spotlight.
Yeah. So what originally drew me to Fear the Spotlight, obviously, Blumhouse, hello. Ever since they announced that they were dropping something funky fresh, it was definitely on my radar. I was like, what are we getting? Are we getting video games based on the movies? Are we getting originals? And this was one of the trailers.
Hands entwined and hearts aligned.
And what it gives is kind of Lara Croft OG, kind of like meets.
Yeah.
It's giving me VHS vibes.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I'll protect
and it's like it meets like Blair Witch. Like it's just
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So VHS is a really popular I guess like subgenre of horror right now. So it's a lot of graininess, some like issues with the film and stuff like that. So think about what we thought of as old-timey when we were kids, and it was always like the 30s, like do, and had all the rips and tears in the film. There's that version now for people, but it's the VHS version. And there's so many amazing indie horrors that have that theming.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. So it's really exciting that it's a bit different, a bit of a different sort of style, bit of a different sort of game, because a good way to kind of throw a little what would you say, like a little mix of things is messing with the art style, the appearance, the pixels sort of things, and that's what really drew it to me. I was like, if it was just kind of like a high schooly thing, I mean, I'm quite past that era. It's like, do I meh. But with this sort of throwback VHS, and yeah, it does give me quite reminiscence of a bit of Lara Croft OG, because that's what I've been playing lately. Obviously, hopefully with new mechanics. That with Blair Witch, absolutely love Blair Witch. And honestly, if I'm being honestly, I trust Blumhouse. I think it's going to be fantastic. I'd love to know more about like the process of it. Like, have they kind of whacked their name on a couple of other like studios, or if this is part of their studio they've been working for a while and they're going to release these games? Like, I would really like to know more of the insider goss with it, just because I'm a bit of a dork like that. But whatever is going on, whatever they are endorsing, Fear the Spotlight looks absolutely fantastic. So I can't wait. And I kind of, my favorite director is Jason Wan. And I kind of, James Wan, sorry. I kind of really hoped that he had a hand in it, because him and Jason Blumhouse Games, they kind of like have a bit of a hand in hand with their movies. So selfishly, I was like, oh, imagine if old mate kind of jumped in on the game side of things. But I don't think it's that far just yet. I think that obviously they're going to dip their toe into the games, and if it's successful, they might look into that sort of thing. I don't think it's going to flop. I really don't think it's going to flop, but I do also think it could be like not as successful, mainly because there are studios that do the horror side, much like Naughty Dog and Supermassive Games. They absolutely smash the horror genre. There's definitely room for issue, but I think it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I wonder if because of their fantastic name as is with their movies, I wonder if they'll succeed. Like, they don't need to take over for the other people. They just need to, be present in the industry.
They just need to hold their square in the market.
Yeah, and I think, honestly, they'll have a pretty good shot at doing it. And from what I'm seeing them, like, publish, because, like, obviously they're not the devs for these games, they're the publisher. These all look consistently good. Like, there's something for everyone in there, all these different types of horror. So it's not just one type or anything like that. They're not being boring about it.
Very good point.
They're supporting indie devs, which is amazing. We all love that. We've had enough of AAA games that are doing the same thing. And honestly, the best horror comes from indies. Like, they're unhinged. So, yeah, their choices so far of what they're putting out, I'm really excited. And even if I don't get to play those, I'm really excited to watch creators that I watch play them. So that already is fantastic.
Yeah, totally. And so I think that it is kind of an interesting topic to discuss, like coming this year sort of thing, because we had that with Until Dawn remake / remaster. We had this discussion on my stream. It depends what you consider. I consider it a remake. They, at the start of the for the other PlayStation showcase, they were kind of like, oh, coming 2024. And to me, that's kind of like a beautiful, in a way, kind of little time frame, because they're not locked down to saying like it's coming in either this season or it's coming in this month. If things aren't quite ready, I am more than willing to wait. We've learnt from things before, whereas it is nicer to wait than to get it shoved down your throats. I'm more than happy for that sort of thing to happen, but there definitely needs to be a second announcement when it's coming. And so with Summer Games Fest, we actually got a season. We didn't get a date. We got a season for the Until Dawn remake, which was fall. So us Aussies, obviously their autumn, Americans autumn. So our spring, So roughly 3 months. It could be within their 3 months of that season, but at least we kind of know the general ballpark of when we're accepting it. So now Fear the Spotlight, as you can see, coming this year, it's like, I'm not mad at it because I want this game. It's going to be fantastic. But I would rather them give me a vague release area, I would call it, like this year, like it's what, June, we've still got 6 months more of the year to go. I'm happy for them to say come in this year, because for all we know, on their Instagram or whatever, they could announce, hey, it's coming next month. It's coming
Ellie,
August.
I'm used to hearing things like in quarters, like in quarter 1,
Mm.
quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter
Yeah.
4,
Oh,
in
that's
regards
how
to game
Xbox
releases.
says.
Yeah, so that's how Xbox does
Yeah.
it. So I feel like if they were releasing in quarter 3, they would have given a date. So I think it's going to be quarter 4, which is October and to the end
So
of the
hitting
year.
that Christmas market then.
Yeah.
That's what I
Okay.
think.
Yeah,
Looking closer to
it definitely it could be, and I'm not mad at it. That sort of thing. I mean, we're adults now, though. We don't really get like games gifted to us around those sorts of things. Like that's more marketed towards like teenagers and below. Like
Look,
that's sort of where you
Ellie,
get them gifted. But
all I'm saying
But-
is all of our wish lists are public. You know what I mean? If
oh
anyone
yes,
in the
yes.
community wishes to gift us a game,
On
We're just saying, we
Corona
love games. You may have noticed we're quite fond of them, but also like
Just a
you
little
consider like gift cards from Christmas and stuff like that. So all as adults, we probably
Yeah,
aren't getting
true.
as many games anymore. We're getting gift cards like
Yeah.
half the time. Yeah.
Yep,
So
for sure.
yeah.
All right, now it's my turn.
What do you got, Doom?
Doo-doo-doo.
Okay. So yes, there were lots of things I loved. World of Warcraft, mwah, always good, all day, every day. People will watch
First
a
time I
whole
saw that.
movie. Yeah, but it's a cinematic. It's beautiful. It's not how the game actually looks. But I did cry. But that's
Good.
That's relevant.
Oh, it's just I kind of I want to show two because like I don't know if you guys saw the Diablo. Oh, it was so powerful. Like, yeah. Anyway, but I'm excited for this one in particular, Star Wars Outlaws.
Yep.
It's a bit
Look
cute.
at that little nerd.
I know. There's just I totally get some people's opinion on like how much games cost in Australia and all
Oh
that
my
kind of
God,
stuff.
yes.
But
Diablo
I'm a big
expansion.
Diablo expansion, $160 Star Wars Outlaws. But to see a gun in Star Wars, to see a female protagonist in Star Wars that I'm playing is a vibe. So yeah, I'm very happy to see it. There's lots of cute little
Little
cute
creatures.
look.
Yes. That punch was, you know what? It worked, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, like it's open world. It looks like a lot of fun. See, it's a gun, not a lightsaber.
You're getting me with the goofy cuteness, Doom. Stop it.
Yeah.
I can't handle derpy cute things. You found my weakness.
Look, and your little pet. So good. So that is mine. Star Wars, I don't think will ever stop, and especially since it is a
Disney.
part of the Disney family. I don't know if you guys are watching Acolytes or not, but there are a lot of really interesting, diverse stories that are being told in this universe, and I'm here for it. So yeah, definitely one to I know it's a AAA release, but hey.
Not
It
okay,
won't
so
You
stop.
got me.
like-
You got
Like,
me.
you're right. Doom, you're going to be in the nursing home in 2084 or whenever the heck. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, my arthritis can't support these new buttons. And they're still going to bring out games. Like, and I would say, as a non-Star Wars fan, beating the dead horse, but the horse is well alive. Soz, it is not beating the dead horse. The horse is unfortunately, the horse is well alive. It has 17 million lives. That thing ain't dying anytime soon. I mean, there's a few industries where I'm sorry, they should just ditch the theme and take that game into a new theme, if that makes sense. But Star Wars, I think, is the gift that keeps on giving. And I haven't really I've played a squidge of a couple of Star Wars games. It's not really my cup of tea. But
What about Lego Star Wars?
no. I think that it's just a theme. Like I'm not into Star Wars. I think as a film buff, it's been forced down my throat so many times. You're not into Star Wars. Like I'm allowed to not be into something. Hello, it just gives me a bit of a sour opinion on the whole industry and sometimes on the franchise. Sorry, and like sometimes some of the fans. doesn't really make sense to me. But I can respect the fact that it is not a dead horse and they keep making bangers, and that's what you need. That is definitely what you need.
Absolutely.
Look, it's fun.
Also,
I have to put this out there.
gosh.
I just have to look at this. Look how.
What it-
Oh, it just
But
looks.
also for anybody who's not able to afford, this level of game, because like let's face it, this stuff's expensive, and that's okay. Don't forget, like Steam has the Next Fest going at the moment, so there's a whole bunch of free demos, so you can try out your games that you're curious about. And oh god, that looks cool. Anyway, sorry. So yeah, no, like there's options for playing free stuff, and definitely trying it out before you buy, so that you don't have to panic that you're going to be chucking $100 plus onto something and maybe
Totally.
not getting something you enjoy.
I will also say Game Pass is $1 at the moment for the first month.
Is it? Oh,
Dang,
is
that's
it
crazy.
only if you're new?
And that's PC. Yes, it's only if you're new.
New email.
Yes, new email. Look, can we just appreciate these graphics? Like,
Isn't it insane?
so this is the character. If you play Diablo, this is the character at the beginning that helps you. Okay, and Mephisto, the demon, is coming back for her.
So proud of you. But now I need you.
It looks stunning.
Just watch. It's like
No. Of course
The
it's
demon.
you.
Jump scare.
yeah, it's actually wild. Oh my god.
Go. No. You made a choice.
It is.
And I
It's
warned
oh
you,
my god.
little magpie.
If you're listening and you haven't seen it, go Google it right now. Look at that. Look at that.
And you say you're not into horror, dude.
This is not horror. This is gore. This is supernatural gore.
I'm pretty sure that's part
Sisters,
of
not
horror.
twins. Twins, not sisters. Let's go.
Twins, not sisters. Okay.
You've been caught in
Right.
4K. Doom sometimes plays horror.
It's not
You've
horror.
been
No,
caught.
it
8K.
definitely that counts. Yep.
Come on, girl.
What? Perhaps I'm desensitized.
Let
to
me
that
introduce you to body horror Doom. It's just this. Yep, Chan has called you out as well. Mhm,
body
yeah.
horror.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what
God.
that's called. Yeah,
Look, when you watched Alien when you were like, I don't know, 10.
that is horror.
Oh.
By the way,
Isn't that sci-fi though?
it's sci-fi horror.
Sci-fi horror. It's horror themed in space. So horror.
Doom got caught out. You're not getting out of horror games with us now. Suck it. You're coming to play.
Yeah. I'm still voting for end of season horror stream with the three of us.
God, yes.
Me
That
in
is-
front, you guys charging behind me. I'm
Yes.
dragging you along whether you like it or not, and we'll do themed cocktails because that's just fun.
I feel like
Oh,
you and
yeah.
me will just drag Doom. I'm good. I'll do it. I'll just whinge about it the whole time. I'll be running in like, this is a stupid idea.
That's what I love
I'll
to
do
do.
it anyway. Yeah.
Diablo's not horror or whatever.
Oh, it's okay, Doom. You can deny it. Don't worry, buddy.
And
and
Until Dawn Until
That was
Dawn
pretty good.
playthrough.
Yeah.
Oh, don't even. I'm so excited. I'm so
Yeah.
excited. I would be down for that. I've played that easily, like over. I know this sounds like small, but like over 10 times. Like that's a lot for like one game when you've got so many games going. I reckon I've easily played it like probably 15 times. And I haven't played it for a while now, like maybe 2 years now,
That
maybe a
sounds like
bit
you gotta
more.
go back and play it.
Because it's
Yeah.
but it's my all-time favorite game. And you know when you protect it with your life and you're like, I need to be like present, I need to be in a good mood, I need to have like my electrolytes topped up. Like you need it to be like a perfect environment because you need to like absorb your whole favorite game. So I haven't played it
Oh yeah.
since then. And also I really cannot wait for the remake. And so I'm also waiting till then to properly like stream it and stuff. But I think Until Dawn would be so much Until Dawn might not have co-op, but I know like House of Ashes and things does. So that could be an option because then we could all like make decisions and stuff.
Yeah, I
That
like
could be
it.
fun.
Yeah.
That could be fun. So maybe we'll have a think. We'll get people rolled up and we'll have a think.
Yeah, I mean, we could either do it on I don't know, we could stream it on Twitter, we could stream it on Discord, all the good things. Yeah.
How many episodes do we have left, Doom?
Oh, that is a fantastic question because I did a little bit of I think one of the episodes was mislabeled. That was
Ooh.
my bad.
Dun,
So
dun, dun.
I'm gonna go into the YouTube and just make sure my numbers are correct. So currently in season 2, okay, we have got. Oh no, I
Because
just
we're
want live.
smashing through it. We're absolutely
Yeah.
smashing through it.
Okay, so season 2 started packs. Season here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is 14. So we've got 6 more left.
Boy,
There
nice.
we go. So I guess we'll have to decide if we do maybe like 3 more eps and then we do a stream together, and then we've got like 3 more to go, or if we do it closer to the end of the season, we'll have to decide, because I think it'll
We will.
be fun. We'll get the community involved somehow.
Yes.
Maybe we'll even give some prizes away.
Mm.
I think it'll be a good time.
I like it. I think that could be a bunch of fun. We can watch Doom absolutely crap herself in a horror game, and I'm okay with that.
Fantastic.
Well, you know, we can always link, I don't know, my Samsung Watch up to some sort of heart rate app.
Heart rate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Save it for October. Well, that
get
will
the
be way. We'll probably be into season 3 by then. So
yeah, we can just do
That's
another.
it.
Yeah, like why save it when we can just do more? I don't know what you're talking about.
exactly. All right, my lovelies. We've had an amazing episode. Shout out to Charmander, who finally got to see an episode live. Lovely to see you, darling. Once again, thank you to our incredible chat, who's always up for jumping on board with our crazy ideas.
Our shenanigans.
And yeah, Ellie, what are you going to be up to this week? Anything you want to let everyone know?
Oh, I guess just coming down from the Summer Games Fest hype. I mean, I watched Summer Games Fest, and I went on to Day of the Devs. There was just so much to kind of unpack. I don't know if I need to now outline what games I want to buy. But as for me going forward, I'm streaming. I'm back to streaming again. So, and we've finished The Last of Us Part 2. So I think I'm going to have a go, with the Mortuary's Assistant. So if you want to come over and watch me do that, I'm on Twerkin' Queen on Twitch, which is going to be exciting. And I have got 2 very exciting streaming announcements coming in the next week. So I would love for everyone to have a squeeze at that when that's announced. So secrets for now.
Oh, secrets. Shay, are you going to be, dominating in League again this week?
I will be. We have a cheeky, fantastic thing coming up this weekend called Clash, which is the competitive side of League. So it's a bracket tournament. But this bracket tournament is going to be an ARAM, which is the fun mode. So it's going to be ranked stupidity. It's going to be messy. It's going to be silly, and I'm so excited. So on Saturday, I'll be streaming it most likely just on my Discord. Sunday, though, we're going live on Twitch. And, of course, on TikTok, as I've been co-streaming on TikTok now for a bit. So you can come check me out on TikTok if that's easier. But yeah, it's going to be a bunch of League. Going to be getting through some more V-Rising. Going to be doing all the good things. Turns out, yeah, TikTok it's getting there. It's weird. It's a very different atmosphere.
Yeah. So do you stream on TikTok at the same time that you stream at Twitch, or is it are they separate elements, or are they the exact same time?
Exact same time. So originally I was trying to do it separately because, different environments, different audiences, but I don't have that much time. So it's at the same time. But, I do occasionally do extra ones on TikTok. But yeah, no, I'm very excited for Chaos this weekend.
Amazing. I would expect nothing less from you, Shay.
I know, right?
Well done,
if
girlfriend.
I'm not being chaotic, I'm probably unwell. Yeah.
There's something wrong.
Exactly. So what are you doing, dude?
Me, look, there is a WA creators meet up this Saturday, but I don't think I'm going to be able to go because of my injury. Speaking of which, I don't need surgery. Woo!
That's exciting.
But fortnightly physio. So yeah, you know.
We'll
It should
get
be a
healing. Get feeling
Apparent-
better.
Thank you. Apparently, it's like 14 weeks to heal. That's like the average. And I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah, no.
damn.
The ankles and feet do not mess around. There's so many tiny tendons and bones in there. Like, take it from a woman that has been playing sports since she was like born, like, no joke. I have done my ankles several times, and I purposely, you don't want to hear this, purposely avoid the physio because they make you do all sorts of hoops before it's better. I don't do that because of that. So I understand your pain. I can't relate because I'm a rebel. But I definitely hope that you go through with it and it fixes and feels better. So
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
I had the opposite experience to Ellie, and I had to have surgery on both of my feet, and I had to learn to walk again. And I was told not to
Oh my
have physio.
God.
And as a result, I didn't learn to walk again properly, and I bulged the meniscus in my knee. So I now have a knee injury that I could have avoided had I just actually gotten to do physio. The lead surgeon literally told me not to, and I was like, the lead surgeon knows what they're talking about. He did not.
crazy.
He was not. Good. So do
Insane.
your physio. Definitely do your physio. Don't pull a shame.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So if you're listening at home, get second opinions and third
Yes.
opinions if it doesn't feel right. Why not?
And then do what you
On
want
everything. And then do what you want anyway.
Anyway.
All right, lovelies. Thank you so much for being here. And we will see you next week for another episode of Confessions of a Gamer Girl. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.